Whatever's on our minds, you know?
That's a short list.
It is very short. But how do you not know who Kate Upton is?
We're gonna cover this all night.
We are, dude. I'm dumbfounded by how you did not know who she is. Ruby, you know who Kate Upton is? Do you know who Kate Upton is?
Of course I know who Kate Upton is.
Huh?
Yeah.
This guy over here. Why am I still looking at the big black screen, Ruby? There you go. This guy over here does not know who Kate Upton is. This guy to my, what are you on my left is?
Arnie.
Boy, you look like a beast.
I look like a fat.
You look like a hedgehog. We're gonna dye your hair blue. What are you laughing about back there, roly poly? Show what you look like. You look like Kermit the Frog in that shirt tonight.
The bullfrog.
Yeah, click on you. Go on, and behind the PC is there. You're not gonna click on yourself.
I can't click on myself because apparently for some reason video webcam on the this laptop won't cut to it.
Oh, it won't.
So, no, it won't.
There's Ruby. Now, see, doesn't he look like Kermit the Frog? You said Jabba the Hutt.
That's because he was kind of big green and.
I just found something out about Ruby. I didn't know Ruby wrestled. I didn't know he was a wrestler.
How could you not know?
What do you mean? How do I not know?
How do you not know he look at him? How do you not know he wrestles?
Just because he's a large man doesn't mean nothing.
But you've met Ruby. You'd have to know Ruby wrestles.
Why would I know that?
Okay, let's get back to this Kate Upton thing. Why would I know who she was?
Because she's all over TV. She's in Sports Illustrated. She's on, that game of, what's that game called? Ruby, what's that game called?
It's Game of War.
Game of War. She's the blonde gal that's talking about your village, your village.
Going with the.
There you.
That's all you had to say.
Now you know who Kate Upton is?
I would recognize that, yes.
Okay, so there's the new swimsuit issues coming out, right? The new swimsuit issue.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about this one?
No.
I guess the main model now, because Ronda Rousey's in it. She's like,
I just act like I know who that is.
Ruby, you know who Ronda Rousey is, right?
Yeah, UFC Women's Champion.
Yeah, bantamweight champion. Find a picture of her and put her up for people who don't know who she is. Find a picture and put it up for Ernie. But Ronda Rousey, are you looking it up?
I'm going to.
All right, he's going to look it up. So she's in the new swimsuit, SI swimsuit, and she's like half naked in it or whatever. Did she bring my cigarettes, I hope?
No.
That's the rudest thing ever.
Want some of mine?
What?
You want some of mine?
Well, I got some.
They're not menthol.
I got one, but that's all right. I can work it. Anyway, but anyways, so like the new swimsuit model gal is like a size 12, but she's like 6'2".
Now, for somebody that's never tried to put a dress on,
Yeah.
what's a size 12? Would I be a size 12? Would Ruby be a size 12?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You know what?
No, Ruby would be like a size 40.
Okay. So 12 and
I would be like a size 12
Brit.
in women's
Okay.
size.
I can kind of.
Okay, I guarantee you Brit's probably, what, 4, 6?
1.
A 1? Okay, so now it'd be me standing next to her.
Okay.
But I mean, this gal.
That's really not a good comparison because I couldn't see you. God, I hope I never see you.
This gal's built like a brick. Like a brick. Just all in the right
I don't know if that
spot.
girl's still there or not. You might be able to run your mouth.
Is she? I don't know. Rube, is the kid still sitting there? Rube, is the kid still sitting there?
I didn't see him.
You don't see him? They'd be
Yeah,
right
put
there
their
at the end of
coats
the bar. They'd be at the end of the bar. Are they there?
Anyway.
Anyways.
No,
this
I don't see him at the bar.
This
No, I
girl's
do not
built
see
like
him.
a brick shit house. Big old boobies, everything. Not as big as my. Oh, I can't say that. I'll get in trouble. Can't say that. But yeah, anyway, so everybody's making this whole big deal about this new swimsuit model gal that she's on the
Are they
cover.
mad or not?
No, they're saying how everybody's like, oh, it's so great that they finally put a plus size model on.
What's funny is she's probably not plus sized
No, dude, she's 6'2".
and probably quite normal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'll try to. I'll look it up. But anyways,
Being a supermodel, she'd probably have to have abs, right?
well, no, Kate Upton doesn't have abs.
You just showed me a picture of her face.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have abs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she doesn't have the abs. Here she is, right here, the first plus size model gal on face for the SI. And I think she's a very attractive woman. Well, here she is. Let me get to the picture. Of course, let me zoom in on the picture. Here she is. She's a size 12.
Is that airbrush work done on that?
No, she's saying 6'12". Did you find in the swimsuit, the SI model swimsuit gal?
I thought you were trying to.
Oh, we're past Ronda Rousey.
Oh.
Well, there she is.
It's a shame I got a hot picture here.
Put it up there. Put it up there. There's the swimsuit girl right there. See her? Look at that. You telling me that's not bad? Huh? You telling me that's not bad?
It's fine.
Right, exactly. And everybody's making a whole big ordeal about it.
That's all I know. Are they mad or?
No, they're like, oh my God. You know, people are like, oh, why are we calling her a plus size model? She doesn't look like a plus size model. And then everybody's like, well, she's a size 12. And according to standards, you know, you have to be a 0 to be a model and all that crap.
I don't know who started that, but you see a lot of the
Victoria's Secret.
the fashion type gals now,
Victoria's Secret started that.
and they actually look like 14-year-old boys.
I know, it's ridiculous, man.
And
It's crazy.
You know, when I can see hip bones,
That's when you know you're too skinny.
well, they're fucking gross.
Yeah, that's when you know you're too skinny. Eat something, will you, please? I mean, like you do. You do nothing but eat the entire time we're on the show. That's all you do.
I'm good at it.
You are good, though.
Yeah.
So, how was your week? Let's get to that. How was your week?
Well, I'm finally back to work.
Right? How's that going for you?
I'm happy because it means I can slow down for a little bit.
But you were crying and complaining about going back to work.
That's because I didn't think my hand was done.
Was your hand done?
No, it's still swollen a little bit.
Right. It's because you probably haven't used it besides boop, 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 bopping the
Good.
baloney. I'm just saying. Bopping the baloney.
I was actually able to ride for the first time in over a year this past weekend, and me and the youngest boy,
Right.
we only rode about 2 miles.
Right.
We went down to Power Cut, and we got to a spot where I didn't think he would, a hill that I didn't think he could climb safely, so we turned around and came back. And that's
Right.
the most riding I've done since I hurt my hand. And this is normally this comes off in the summertime.
I would hope so.
It was skipped last summer.
The barrel was?
Yes. That's because well, we rode about every other weekend.
Did you?
And
So riding a motorcycle helps you lose
it's
weight.
a four-wheeler, yeah.
So riding a 4-wheeler helps you lose weight. Ruby, you need to ride a 4-wheeler.
I've got a theory, and he'd be a great test mule for this. If I could build a track and get him to ride 20 to 30 minutes 3 times a week,
Okay.
I guarantee that, and that's my plan. Is I wanted to start documenting this. If I would have to find a place where I can ride every
Okay, so hold on. Let me get this straight. Now, Ruby, correct me if I'm wrong, but you heard this, correct? He said he's going to get him a track, right?
I was going to build one in the backyard.
He's going to build him a track in the backyard, right? This is what he's saying. And he's going to ride his 4-wheeler 3 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes a day. And he's going to lose weight. So is this a challenge?
No, because you like to have, challenges with penises and whatnot.
Well, we don't have to do. Well, we don't have to do
kissing men and shit like
we
that.
don't have to do with penises. We can think of something.
I've got to get the house ready. And
Here.
This is something I've been thinking about for a long time, and mainly because you will use. I've ridden before for 6 hours straight.
Right.
And drove home and felt like a truck ran me over.
Right.
It's every muscle you have a lot.
Okay.
That's why you never see a fat motocross rider.
That is true.
There's fat football players. There's fat baseball players.
Let me tell you something. Them fat football players are in shape. They may look fat, but them some bitches ain't fat.
Yep.
That's muscle.
It's kind of like the rodeo guys. You don't see a fat bull rider. Of course, it makes it a little harder to hang on.
Well, yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of bull riding, so I forgot where we are. We're at Murphy's on 21.
Yay!
And we broadcast live on YouTube.
Without Murphy.
Without Murphy. Murphy's not been feeling well. He's all fired up. Because he said we weren't prepared, but I'm like, didn't we talk about this? You come with a couple ideas. I'll come with a couple ideas. Ernie comes with a couple ideas, and then we'll talk about it.
He likes to have everything mapped out. So when it's showtime, it's showtime. You flip a switch and you're ready to go.
But we ended up going on still late.
Yeah.
Because we tried to do something new today. It always works that way.
But whose fault was that?
Wasn't mine.
Oh, go Ruby.
Yeah, we'll blame Ruby for it.
Dick.
Good job, Ruby. Huh?
I didn't do it, Don.
Yeah, you did it, man.
That's the problem. Maybe you should have done something.
You did it. It was your fault. Blaming you.
Yeah, I know. I stepped into it, and now I have to pay for it. But
That's right. That's right.
Maybe this will make up for it.
There she is. There's Ronda Rousey. How do you not know who that is?
Is she wearing drawers?
No. Yeah, she's wearing pink gloves.
Okay, I forget. Are you dirty or heinous?
I'm dirty.
Dirty. Okay. So I understand that you're looking for current events to to score upon.
Sure, we're just talking about Ronda Rousey right now.
She ain't got no pants on.
I'm not familiar with Ronda, but as long as she's warm, that's all good.
Right.
So, what are your thoughts on the whole Harper Lee situation?
I'll bite who?
Current events, guys. Harper Lee to kill a mockingbird.
Yeah.
You know.
You heard about this?
No. I'm a Hemingway, but that's as far as he gets in literature.
So, how old is Harper Lee now?
She's what, 90?
Okay, right. Okay, so 90 something, right?
87, I think, actually.
Right. Here's my theory on it. She's a senile old bag. She wrote one of the greatest books ever. Let her say whatever it is she wants to say, and do whatever it is she wants to. What was it exactly? Something. Hold on, I'll look it up.
You totally tried to fake your way.
No, I'll look it up. I can't remember exactly what it was. That's not current though. That's been a couple days ago. No, it's not.
A previously undiscovered manuscript is kind of current.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, they found an old tattered copy of Magna Carta.
Yeah, but it was like a week ago.
Is that what you're talking about? Did she write that?
The Magna Carta? Yes. I think actually she did.
Here it is, right here over her second novel.
And then Frank Baum did the illustrations for it. You know, so it was.
You read a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I am a blood relative to Ernest Hemingway. I have finally, not being stoned, I started trying to read his book again. I was at the bookstore, believe it or not, I was at the bookstore trying to buy a book. And I was checking out the impulse item, The Old Man and the Sea was there. Have you read that?
I tried.
There's no chapters in this book. The writing style
never is.
It's like it's almost like a 7th grade writing assignment. How in the hell did this guy make money?
I don't think he did until after he died.
I mean, I've told war stories more eloquently than this guy wrote.
He told war stories too.
See, they're not really saying much about it. It's just they're gonna publish it. That's all they're really saying about it.
Which has the entire community in an uproar because they are publishing it completely unedited.
Okay, so what? Finally, we need some uncensorship.
That's not how it works.
Yes,
Okay,
time to be uncensored.
Do you know what kind of pandemonium is going to be if the punctuation is not correct?
And what?
The punctuation is not correct.
You know what would have been better?
Total pandemonium with this book. It has to be edited.
Right. You know what would have been better? Because she had a stroke in 2007. So if she would have wrote a book after 2007, all stroked up, now I had to read that. Just saying.
Wow, that's a.
I'm just saying.
That's a new depth of fucked up.
I'd read a stroked up person's book, wouldn't you, Ruby? Can you imagine what would? I mean, like very nice, right. Wait, what am I looking right this right now?
I think you're confusing stroke and retarded.
No, I've seen some people get stroked up and then they become retarded. Damn, I've seen some retarded people get stroked up and then become retarded.
That's what you ask for the handwritten manuscript.
Right, exactly.
I love not being the most non-PC piece of shit sitting there.
I'm not. Why be PC?
Speaking of PC, pieces of shit.
Which one? Which one are you going to talk about? Because I got one. It's a real
the
piece
Fox
of shit.
anchor up in Philly, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That in a newsroom meeting, he said,
oh, whoop-de-doo.
Now, everybody is calling in, and they keep saying the N-word pisses me off when people say N-word. Say what it is. Well, anyway, this guy gets fired.
Well, like Tom, if you say the N-word to Tom will like, I hate that word. You said the world's coming to an end.
Well, yeah, but anyway, when people say N-word, actually N-word, that bothers
me.
The other one that pisses me off?
I think that's more discriminating.
African-American.
Wait a second. Hold on. Stop.
I will tell you why.
Stop. Why does African-American piss you off? Because why?
I've only known 2 people that were born in Africa and became United States citizens.
And who were they?
They were 2 of the whitest people you've ever seen in your life. And they were not related, did not know each other.
Oh, God.
They're from South Africa.
Oh. So, well, our president is technically than African American. Because his father was from Kenya, which is in Africa, and his mother was an American because she lived in Hawaii.
What are you?
Hold on. He literally had a parent from Africa that came here in school, boinked his Hawaiian mother, who was American. 9 months later, Barack Obama shot out.
Would that make him Afro-Hawaiian?
Was it Hawaii part of America?
Would be, I guess.
Okay, so that
So
would make
what
him an
are you?
African American.
Where are you?
I am a mutt. I think they should start putting on applications mutts.
No, I'm American.
I think they should start putting mutts.
And why does there have to be something before American?
Look, I don't disagree with you. If you're born in America, you're a damn
And
American.
Every black person I know doesn't like the African American. They would rather be called black.
Okay, but why
When
do
did
we
that become
have
offensive?
hold on? Why do we have to be classified as a skin color? Why do we have to be classified as a color? We're not. We're Americans. If you're born in America, you're an American.
But
No ifs and buts about it.
it's a descriptive thing, like male, female.
You don't
age.
need a descriptive thing. Now it would be he's a male American, regardless if he's black or white, yellow, blue, green, purple, whatever.
Mhm.
That's our problem with our society is that we want to label everything. We want to label everything. Like you said, the guy who said the N-word up there in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Okay, look at it. Any given time, those guys can get on TV and say that word or get away with it saying in one of those news meetings. They're gonna do it.
Well, no, he wasn't on TV.
No, I know.
This is behind closed doors in a
Right.
private meeting. The gal that made the big stink about it was black. She was not in the meeting. Heard about it, and so they asked everybody what had happened. And one of the guys in the meeting wrote an email about his recount of the
Right.
what happened, where he said they were 4 or 5 times, and nothing happened to him, not a reprimand, nothing. But they fired this other guy who was an award-winning journalist,
Right.
and so that started a large debate that I was listening to, where they're saying, well, it's just saying, but white people can't.
But see, even
And-
black
hold
people
on,
now
hold on.
are even saying that it's not even okay for black people to say the word.
But it's become a term of endearment with a lot of the younger ones.
Well,
because
yeah.
you come up to a certain point where black, white, Asian, they didn't go through the 60s.
No,
They didn't
you're
go,
right.
They didn't go through all that
And
stuff.
that's what I keep telling a lot of people. I think racism towards black people is slowly feeding away compared to what it used to be. That the racism now is more towards the gays and the gay and the lesbian community. Oh yeah, it is.
I think there's more racism would be the right word.
Bigotry.
Yes, towards an attitude. I don't think for the most part people care whether somebody is gay or straight.
Oh no, some people still do.
I think if you put those two people in a room and no one else was watching, no one else knew, they could talk and be fine.
Well, here's my thing with people. What I like about people though, when they talk about they don't like gay people, you're not gonna know a dude's gay. You're not gonna know somebody's gay unless you straight up ask them, "Hey man, do you like the pole?" You know what I'm saying?
This was funny.
Which side of the plate do you swing on, the left or the right side?
Over Korea, the second ID, they're gonna be friends with a kid who lived across the hall from me,
Yeah.
Andy, and he was, he just looked like an average kid, and he never messed with any of the hookers downrange.
Right.
He had a Playboy magazine that had a girl in there that he knew from college.
Right.
His parents were both preachers in Detroit. His grandfather's retired vice president at GM. He has a very manly background. The only thing we ever noticed was he, like I say, never screwed around with the hookers, and when he smoked, it was this way.
Okay.
That's the only thing. We used to make fun of him, call him queer for smoking like a fag.
Right.
And we got back from Korea, and about 4 or 5 months after that, he come out of the closet on us. He joined under Dale West Don't Tell on a dare. So he comes out. It was a little freaky at first, and
Why was it freaky though?
it was just,
Because he's queer?
well, it's just that fear of the unknown.
What's the
Hold on. Let me finish this.
Okay.
So I get stationed up in Indian Head, which is right there by D.C.
Right.
And he was living in Georgetown, so he invited us up to this party, which was he worked for a law firm.
Right.
And there was all kinds of hot women running around this thing.
Right.
And so we're hanging out, and I decided at that point, well, this is still Andy. It's the same guy.
Right.
Nothing's changed. I don't make enough. I'm not good looking enough for him to even look at me twice.
Right.
Not a problem. And I had a lot of friends that knew he was gay. Like, well, if he comes on me or grabs my ass, I'm going to fuck him up. Well, you're not welcome at his house, are you? Besides, you do not make enough to even get a second glance.
Right.
So we're hanging out, and
he came on to you, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
But I would
damn, that would have made this story really good, wouldn't it, Ruby?
We're at this party. The party is just happening. I mean,
right.
It is wild. I'm talking to gals. I'm getting phone numbers. And he says, hey, let's go to a club. I said, well, let's stay here.
Right.
He says, no, let's go to a club. I already called a car. And up there in D.C., they have a sedan, which is not a taxi because that's beneath him.
Right.
But this
there's a black car coming to pick you up. Right, exactly.
And we go to this club called Tracks.
Do they have a lot of brown tracks in the underwear?
No, I don't know. So as we're walking
Red tracks?
There was like a $12 or $15 cover charge, and I was a GI, so that was an astronomical amount.
Oh, yeah.
And I see Andy just throw some money across the counter. Says, come on. And as I'm walking in, I see this red plaque on the wall. So this club is gay-owned and gay-operated for the protection of the gay lifestyle. Andy! And I'm yelling, come on! He disappeared into the crowd. And everybody's looking at me because he's already paid.
Oh, I'm sure he disappeared in the crowd, all right.
I didn't even know what part of D.C. I was in. So I go in, I'm doing the typical homophobe where I'm sliding against the wall. And I'm frantically looking for him. I can't find him. And I look over at the bar, and there's Miller High Life on tap. Not what I would expect.
Well, yeah.
So I make the mad dash over to the bar, and I'm ordering a High Life. And I'm smoking and drinking, having a big old time. And didn't take very long. I forgot I was at a gay bar. So I'm talking to this guy next to me. We're talking about NASCAR of all things. And this guy is very knowledgeable.
Right, okay.
So we're sitting here. He's drinking High Life. I am too.
He's probably a Jeff Gordon fan.
And he might have been. But he finally says, hey, you want to get out of here? And I'm like, what? No. Well, it embarrassed him, and he couldn't stop apologizing. I'm like, dude, I'm in your club. I'm flattered, but no. So anyway, Andy comes up, and he's apologizing. He says, dude, I am so sorry. I forgot. I am very drunk, and you are very straight. It's okay. This has been somewhat entertaining. He goes, well, this is going to get more entertaining. We're going to go out back. I said, why is that? He goes, sand volleyball. I don't know if I want to see this. He goes, trust me, guys against girls, think about it. Well, there's a lot of flaming dudes running around this club.
Right.
And there's a lot of the, I don't
fag
know.
hags.
Well, okay. Well, the gals took this incredibly serious. The guys were putting on a show. It was like a sexual role reversal.
Yes.
But you see these spikes over the net. The ball would get buried 8 inches into the sand, and it might take out 2 dudes with it. And
they're going, oh!
But,
oh
yeah, so, I learned to, not learned to, I got used to kind of being around him.
Right.
But it was still screwing me up about 2 months after. We're at a pool hall, and he comes back from the bathroom. He's excited. I made eye contact. I'm like, really? Which one? And he goes, green shirt and jeans on. That's a dude. Oh, yeah,
what?
you're gay.
Hold on, dude. Okay. So, you're hanging out with a gay guy. Right? Okay. You're hanging out with a gay guy. And he comes up to you and says, I made eye contact. You're thinking, where in your logic do you think he's actually talking about a woman?
Because the first year and a half I knew him, he was straight. He hid the fact very well, and it's not something, it's the first gay guy I ever knew.
Oh, okay.
That was open about it. And so
Okay.
it never came up. And
Gotcha.
so it was those little things. I mean, he'd tell stories about him and,
Right.
people he would meet, and you're like, back up.
Poor Ruby's
back
over there
up.
sleeping.
Yeah. He's fantasizing.
He's probably thinking, I wonder what Andy's like.
You want to see a picture?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
He's on the Facebook.
Thank you.
And
Fuck
of
my
course, he goes by Drew.
Here's my question. How did we get from, how did you go from a guy that's using nigger in a meeting to your buddy Andy and you in a gay bar?
Funny how this night works.
I'm just trying to figure this because I had a story along the lines of what you were talking about, but I don't know how I can steer it back.
Sure you can. Just back up.
There's not really any back. I mean, Andy would probably like it if somebody backed into him. Oh, boom.
Maybe. Nobody in this bar.
No, probably not. You know, he wasn't a chubby chaser? I don't know.
Like I said, the stories I've heard, which
Really?
as well as when we were on the phone the whole time going,
Like my brother's flaming. He just got engaged though.
just bring him in.
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
No, well, I'll see if you want. But he just got engaged. They're getting married in March of next year. So are you okay with gay people getting married?
I don't give a shit.
Huh?
Doesn't affect my money at all.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Ruby, do you care if gay people get married?
Doesn't affect
Now, how many gay people do you know in wrestling?
It's very few.
See, now that's the thing. If I was a wrestler, I would be afraid if I'm wrestling a gay dude and he starts chubbing up on me.
No.
What do you mean, no? Why are you shaking your head, no?
I mean,
Can you imagine if you're laying there and the dude starts rubbing up on you and he's got a little chub going?
Do you shove up around all the gals at work every time you walk past their desk?
No, because I don't find any of them attractive like I find my wife
Well,
attractive.
that's pretty arrogant to think that you automatically think you're attractive.
I didn't say I was.
Have you seen yourself?
No, I'm looking at myself. I look like a fucking hog.
I don't think you'd be sexy with a couple $1,000.
No, probably not. No. How come I look at me compared to you? You actually have some decent color, and I look like, I don't know what the fuck.
But you got this Mum and Sean's black outfit.
I know, right? Wasn't a good idea, was it? Should I put my coat back on, make it look a little?
We put a rainbow in your chest.
No, but like you got this red tint to your face, and I got this white tint to my face.
I've been breathing pill dust all day, man. That might have something to do with it.
I think because you're sitting under the Coors light too, though. I think that has a lot to do with it too. Wouldn't you think, Ruby? And I'm sitting more under that light. Well, that's what I'm saying. The Coors light's going down on him, and I'm more on this light here.
Yeah, you're more white. The pasty.
All right, I'm a pasty son of a bitch, ain't I? I committed a crime today.
Good here.
So you know my wife likes those 250 cakes. You know the STL 250 cakes that are around St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
She wants one. So
Were
when
you trying to steal one?
hold on, can I get?
Oh, good God, you did.
There's a story.
We went to SLU on Saturday for my oldest son, right? Decides he's gonna go to college. That's where he wants to go. Nice campus. $48,000 nice. A little expensive, right?
That's a lot expensive.
Yeah, a whole lot. I feel like I was just at the track. The red track is what's gonna happen to me. So we're driving down Grand. You know the Grand Tower? Oh, you don't know. You know where the tower is on North Grand?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how they're redoing it all? Well, they got a cake sitting out there. I'm driving by, my wife goes, ooh. She goes, oh my God, look at that. I go, what the fuck? I'm driving. She goes, oh my God, okay. And I'm like, what's going on? I thought I was going to hit something. I'm like, what?
If you don't shut up, you.
She goes, it's a cake. I go, seriously? You're acting like that? And I thought I was hitting something, and you're acting like that for a cake? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. So now I've called like 30 people to find one of these damn cakes. And everybody's like, oh, no, you can't have it, you can't have it, you can't have
They're
it.
auctioning them off for charity.
No, it's already done.
Okay.
It's already done. Trust me, I know the whole story about this bullshit.
Usually you're not up this current.
I know, trust me. She wants one of these damn cakes, let me tell you.
I got her.
We even had to go buy 2 little miniature cakes at the Solar Art House. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get her a cake. Drove to the Grand Water Tower, loaded the cake in the back of the truck.
Grand Theft Cake.
So
Or that'd be Grand Theft Auto.
So, now you know how I am. I can't really lie to my wife or nothing. So I call her up. I'm like, baby, like, guess what I got today? She's like, what'd you get? I go, I got a cake. She's like, no, you didn't. What is that? What is that in the rear view of my mirror, the truck?
Holy shit.
Click to it. I'll show you. Click to it. You ready?
You know you're admitting to like a felony or something,
Hold on.
right?
You see that in the rear view mirror?
Oh my God.
There's the cake. She's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, I did. So I said, here, I'll take a picture. That's the picture I sent her. She's like, oh my God, where'd you get that? And I'm like, well,
Go work about it.
I go, would you be mad if it was kind of taken illegally? She goes, yes, I would. I'm like, she's like, did you steal the cake? I'm like, maybe. She goes, you gotta take
Steal
it.
is such an ugly
She
word.
goes, you gotta take it back. Now I'm in North St. Louis.
Hell no.
I'm in North St. Louis. This is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Cars all up and down Grant. I'm loading this big 300-pound cake in the back of the truck. You gotta take it back. You gotta take it back right now. So I drove all the way back to Grand and set the cake back in its spot. So now the question is, I committed a crime, but I returned the property. Can I still be prosecuted?
Yes,
How? I returned it.
but the act of theft was still there.
No, it wasn't. It was returned.
So you had permission to take it the first time?
No.
So let me get this straight. If you
I had a guilty conscience, so I took it back.
if you hotwire someone's car,
Right?
take it for a couple days and bring it back.
No,
you
no.
shouldn't be
I only
charged.
took it for an hour and took it back.
The time is irrelevant.
What do you mean time's
You
irrelevant?
loaded someone's property into your car and left.
But I brought it back.
That's groovy, but it was still theft.
That'd be like if you take my coat and you bring it back in an hour. That's not theft, is it?
If you allow me to do that, no.
But I don't see how it's theft. The property was returned. Was it not?
Well, I mean, to me, that it's the same mentality as, I caught you with a pound of marijuana. But today it's only half a pound. It's not as illegal, right?
Right. Exactly. Speaking of crimes, this is the one thing I want to get to. So I'm looking on the radio. I'm looking on Facebook, and I was all over the news. There's this sick bitch in Ohio, I think it was, Ohio, that held her 8-year-old daughter down while her boyfriend raped her daughter. Now we have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ruby, do you have any kids?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, you have stepkids, right? Okay. Ruby, you got stepkids, or okay, I got stepkids. Now let's say that your significant other.
Former.
Well, no, let's just say your significant other says, "Hey, I'm gonna hold my child down so you can rape them." What are you doing?
Shooting.
I'm like this. I'm out the door. What normal individual would say, "Oh yes, hold your daughter down while I can rape her"? What common sense tells you to stay there to do that?
I don't know how you could to begin with. I mean, I don't even like to see my kids fall down the steps, but sometimes it's funny.
Oh no, that is funny. When the kids get hurt, that is funny. Don't lie. Don't lie. You know it's funny.
As long as they're doing something really dumb when
Right.
it happens.
I feel like my buddy, he posts on his Facebook page. He's got 2 little kids, He always posts. He lets them jump all over him. He's like, this is the best way to fix your back. And it's true. Just have your, kids jump all over your back. Your back feels great afterwards. Then when you're done, you're like, oh, my God, I really wish I don't let them do that. You know what I'm saying? But who, as a parent, why would you let somebody hurt your own child? And allow it and participate?
Well, my daughter's been banged up playing soccer,
Right.
and the coach was, egging her to get back into the game.
Yeah.
I can dig that. But to let something as heinous as I
She deserves the death penalty, in my opinion.
or to be held down
Oh, God.
and raped with a piano
Or a knife.
or a piano,
Why a piano?
maybe a Buick
Why a piano?
because it's big.
Okay. What about a Mack truck? Like in Hitchhiker, he tied the broad up.
Yeah,
See?
that was a creepy scene, man.
It was, wasn't it?
That's pretty brutal.
Right. And then did you see the other thing about ISIS? So they have 4,000 fighters in America now.
Who's funding them?
I don't know. ISIS.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I think it would be the same thing as the supposed pilots from 9/11.
oh, here we
that,
go. He's a big time conspiracy guy.
No, I mean supposedly
That's why I said this.
they were here, and
Right?
they were such devout Muslims. They were in strip joints.
Yeah, I
they
know,
were
right?
drinking, they were doing blow.
Exactly.
So come to America, convert,
Right. Why not? Right?
take the party back to the beach, man.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. You know, I love how people. It's just this stuff. I mean, you know, everybody wants to criticize the way we live and all that, but yet it's like they don't go back. They stay here. You know what I mean? You should be getting this. Him playing with his nuts because he always likes when I'm talking, cleaning myself.
No, I don't.
Why do you think I cut?
Right. But you know, like this kid I knew, he graduated, went to college, and then studied abroad in Norway. The kid's like, I'm never coming back to the United States. He goes, to see the stuff that I have over here, for me to leave here and come back, he goes, why would I do that? I got free health insurance. I get to finish my college for free. Why would I come back?
They have to have workers' benefits
Exactly. You know, so I'm just like,
and mandatory vacations.
right. I'm like, wow. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's crazy. I don't know. I just think it's nuts. It's just nuts. Why would you?
Why would you want to come here?
It's a good point. Why do we? Well, when we leave here, I like living in the United States.
Well, I love it.
But I'll tell you what, man, Cabo is really nice sitting on that beach.
We were talking about that for a honeymoon.
Cabo,
So she's demanding we go to a beach.
go to Cabo.
And so I'm looking around thinking, well, the Baja Peninsula. I know the ocean's bluer on that side.
Oh
And
yeah.
while she's sitting on a beach getting hammered, I can rent a dune buggy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, go to the Baja Peninsula. I'm telling you, go to Cabo.
See, I don't want to go to someplace that's really crowded.
Depends on when you go, when you get married. Because when we went to Cabo, it was not crowded at all. It was
That's
God.
why I told her, I said, I don't want to go to the Santa Ana Bar. And she says, why is that? I said, because I don't want to drink next to some 20-something that thought it was great, that he's drinking in a bar that was founded by the Van Halen singer. And
Oh, speaking of singers. No, go on though.
that was pretty much it.
Oh, no, I went there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Speaking of singers, Kanye West. Did you see the new meme he put out, or the thing he put out? Or he was doing an interview with, I guess it was Ryan Seacrest, and he goes, rappers now, we're the gods of music. We're the greatest of all time.
He said he was the guy that said we were the rock stars.
Yes, that's what it was.
That was a year or so ago.
He goes, we're the rap people are the rock stars. Really, motherfucker?
Well, there's no rock in music anymore. I mean,
No.
AC/DC was close thing to have.
Paul McCartney.
Well, AC/DC is rock.
Paul McCartney is a rock star. AC/DC is a rock star. They're rock stars.
I never really thought of Paul McCartney as a rock star.
What do you mean? Come on, man.
Well, no. When I picture a rock star,
Think about what.
hold on.
Okay.
It goes from like Jim Morrison to me was a rock star.
Okay.
He was that whole, kind of a little off.
Do you not remember?
You don't invite him to your house because you don't know exactly what's going to get broken.
Right, but do you not remember Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts
Oh
Club?
yeah.
Do you not remember the Yellow Submarine album?
I don't remember when it came out.
I'm just saying, dude. That was some freaky shit.
That's what I'm saying. Is to me like they were kind of. And there's no doubt about it. By definition, they are rock stars. But
Yeah.
I never thought of Paul McCartney as like a rock
Well, no,
star.
you don't really think about it. But then if you think, and I'll always say this to the day I die, the Beatles are the most influential band of all times. Because if you look what they did in that 10 years, I mean, they're basically your first. They're your first boy band. They were your first rock band. They were your first heavy metal band. Because if you listen to that White album,
Mhm.
that White album was a heavy album.
It was written about Charles Manson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
According to Charles Manson.
Right. Yeah. Right. But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you had Yellow Submarine and Sgt. Pepper's and all that. That kind of did your sky rock with all the ska rock with all the horns. And I mean, they influenced the way people played music, the way that people dressed.
Yeah.
Everything. And in my opinion, the Beatles will go down as the greatest
Oh,
the greatest band ever.
As well they should.
Right.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like them. And then the old.
Well, everybody's like, oh, Elvis influenced way more. I'm like, Elvis stole all of his music. Elvis never wrote.
Well, he did a lot of gospel stuff, and actually, there's only a handful of Elvis songs I like.
Yeah.
I like Garth Brooks. I love Garth Brooks, but there's only a handful of his songs I like.
Right. Yeah.
But no, the age-old question, the Stones or the Beatles.
The Beatles.
My response is always the Who.
Oh, the Who's a good band. Who's a good, but Pete Townsend.
Because those are straight up rock stars, right?
But Pete Townsend, though, he was surfing the internet looking for kiddie porn and trying to catch people. Remember?
Well, yeah.
You remember that? Remember that when he was saying that? When he got busted all that child porn? Oh, he goes, I was trying to get as much of it off the internet. Motherfucker, you ain't even trying to get shit off the internet, dude. Your old ass was sitting there baiting off.
Well, at least he didn't get caught like Gary Glitter.
Oh, God, he got caught. He got caught, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got caught. What'd be worse?
So anyway, back to the Kanye West thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The truest statement in my eyes a president has ever said
Right.
was spoken by Barack Obama in 2009.
Kanye West is an idiot?
No.
Oh.
Well, it's what you're thinking. Well, his exact words were they were doing the sound check. So what do you think of the whole Kanye West thing? And Obama just, he's a jackass.
Yes, I remember that.
Kanye, your grandma heard the president of the United States say that.
Say you're a jackass.
And she was accurate.
Think about what Kanye West has said, though. Just over and over with stupid shit. When they did the telethon thing about, what was it, the 9/11 telethon? And he gets on there and he goes, George Bush hates black people. Looks at the camera and goes, George Bush hates black people. Come on, dude.
We all know. You don't have to announce it.
Yeah, we all know he doesn't. We know George is, we know he's a redneck hillbilly.
Now, what I would like to see would be...
Is somebody put a bullet in Kanye West's head?
No, that would suck.
Why?
Because we're going to lose out on entertainment.
That is true.
But I would like to see, say, it won't happen, but like Megadeth. Just because Dave Mustaine is little...
He's off.
You don't quite know what you're going to get with him.
No.
And if Kanye tried to take the mic from him to interrupt him, Dave would knock him.
What about like with Ted Nugent?
Oh, Nugent would knock
him. Nugent would take that ass into his nose, boom, and just blast him right in the jaw with it. And here you go, got a little video back. What's going on?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to write me a song about this.
He looked like an upset little kid.
Yeah, didn't he?
I'm not a big Beck fan, but...
Yeah, and then Taylor Swift. Poor Taylor Swift. Did you see Jay-Z's face, though? Jay-Z's like, hell no, you're not going to do that. Jay-Z was pissed.
He's a jackass.
But I didn't watch I didn't really want...
No, they stopped putting music on him, so I stopped watching it.
Exactly. And everybody's talking about the Black Keys.
Do you want to know that the last time I watched it...
I'm not a Black Keys
fan. The last time I watched any of those shows was when Metallica got beat out for the best heavy metal act by Jethro Tull.
Yeah. Oh.
The last awards show.
The last time I watched it, it was when Pink performed on there.
I like her.
Pink. Love watching Pink perform. She's so hot. She's so hot.
You looked at the new pictures of her on the internet?
Yeah. I've seen them, trust me.
I haven't. I haven't there.
All right. Are you ready to wrap it up? We've been going... I need to. We'll be going for an hour.
It's amazing how long we can go with no topic whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay, yeah, it's amazing how we can go with no topics, right?
We need topics though, because
we need topics.
Because without topics, we go from nigger to gay bars.
That's true. But I do gotta pee though. This is the Dirty Heinous Show. We broadcast every Wednesday on YouTube and at Murphy's on 21. Oh. Shit, we gotta talk about one other thing. An institution could be closing in St. Louis. South Broadway Athletic Club. Been around for almost over 100 years. Did you see this? It was all over Riverfront Times today. They're like $20,000 in debt or whatever, or in taxes and shit. So there's a thing that's on called GoFundMe.com. They've only raised $75 so far.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, here's what I don't get. I took the family down last weekend to watch the show.
Right.
Did not like the venue. Did not like the seating.
It does get crowded.
The people there are...
They're
more people watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Walmart after hours.
Oh, it's definitely Walmart after hours.
But, you
see the one guy sitting right there?
The product they have is good.
Right.
They can pack the house.
Yeah.
Find a different venue. Those people will travel. I don't know if the buses will.
Oh, God, you're so mean.
But that might be a
That was
benefit.
the best is Burby. So we get down there and he comes in. He's like, dude, I just saw a bus with a bunch of tards pulling up.
I did not say that.
You did too.
No, I said there was a bunch of. I saw a couple of buses out front.
I go, yeah.
And your response
I go,
was,
yeah, with all the tards.
yes. I just thought they were fans of South Broadway.
Oh no,
because
they're fans of South Broadway.
They dress like everyone else. They look like everyone else.
My favorite guy is the guy that sits right in the middle, on the front row where we were sitting, right in the middle, and he gets up and he's screaming. You would think he thinks it's real.
It's still real to me, man.
Oh, it's still real to me, man. Still terrible.
Well, okay, and one more thing about this
Speaking
show.
of that, are you going to that? The cauliflower owl?
I can't afford it.
Alan?
We just bought the house.
I know, that's what I'm still debating on.
One more thing
Are you
about
going,
the show.
Ruby? It's during the week. That's so hard for me to take off during the middle of the week.
Can I get my last point out?
Yeah, go ahead. Back to the show.
If you're going to take your kids out,
Right?
make sure you have trained them to be in public. That means when you bump into somebody, you say, "Excuse me." Acknowledge the fact. Don't just push your way through. This also went up to 30-year-old guys.
Are you saying my kids didn't say that?
No, these were definitely not your kids.
Oh, okay.
But just
It wasn't the little
the
blonde
people
hair.
bumping in, and that's one reason I hate crowds with drunks,
Right.
because everybody bumps into you. But Britt, who's 5'2", she was getting run over. And I'm like, I'm going to start a fight, a wrestling
Dude,
show.
you know
That's
what
going to be weird.
You know what I told my wife? I'm like, you're in a crowd
That's it.
like that, walk. Just walk. Don't stop. Like, we were at WrestleMania last year, right? And the crowd, I mean, it
So
was,
was I.
yeah. Okay, so you saw the crowds, right? Ridiculous.
Weren't you with us?
No. We didn't meet up with you guys down there.
And we picked up a fourth. I thought it might have been you.
No, I went with Heinous and Wheels and my wife.
I went with Murph and Matt.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we're walking through, right? And then all of a sudden it just stops. And we're with this kid who's like half crippled up. You know, he can barely walk. You know, he's you know. Yeah, he's kind of timid. He's timid up, you know. And so there's this guy with me with these two little kids, right? And they kind of started to separate the guy and his kids. And I tell my wife, I'm like, start walking now. I told the guy, I said, give me your kid's hand. He's like, why? I said, just start walking. I go, we got fucking kids with us. Everybody get the fuck out of the way. Next thing you know, it was like the Red Sea parted. Whoop, and we just walked straight through. I mean, it was like, whoop, and then we just started walking. They're like, man. Now, after 2.5 hours of trying to figure out where I was supposed to sit, you know, I was supposed to sit at the very top of the dome. I ended up being 25 rows from the ring.
Yeah, we were up at the top. I couldn't believe how big that place was.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Ridiculously huge.
Let's
Let's play. This is the Dirty Handy Show. I'm Dirty. Sitting over there is
Ernie.
Are we done or are we going to keep going? You want to keep going?
I got to go.
You're done? You
Yeah.
done? All right,
I
we're done.
got
We broadcast
stuff.
live every Wednesday on YouTube, and we live broadcast live from Murphy's on 21. We will see you next week.
Get my fat ass up now.
I know. Oh.